on this computer. None other than that amazing Laura D. Dyess, all the way from Ohio. Hey. Look, Laura, you want to say a couple of hellos and stuff before I read your accolades?
Look, I saw a video come on and I saw somebody sitting like this. That was LaKedra. Hey, Carol. I love it. Love seeing you. I saw the hands, and the first hands that I saw was Rosalind Fulbright. I saw the Princess Bow. Love it. I saw Tiffany Matthews with that amazingly beautiful smile. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know Miss Bonita Matson very well just yet, but honey, I love the pose. She's like, come on, baby, bring it. I'm ready. Come on. That's all I need you to do is just come on. I'm loving these reds with these sunflowers. Yes, Pamela Hutton, Marissa Scott Willis. Get excited. Sharon Thompson, your smile is speaking to me, baby. It's giving me life. Miss Yvonne Farley, I'm just going around the room, loving it. Dolores Boyd, I see your picture, but I sure want to see your face, love. I want to see your face. Y'all, even you have to come in for a minute. I want to see your face. And then I had to scroll, Joanne. I got to go to another screen. This is beautiful. When I say drop the mic on the national area, drop the mic. And I'm going to go ahead and be quiet so we can get started.
Go, Amy.
She said, go, Amy. I love it. Okay, so let me introduce to y'all my girlfriend, top sales director, Laura D. Dyess. She began her Mary Kay career November 17th. Hold on. Y'all got, okay, I see y'all looking down. That means y'all got pen and paper because we know we come to train. Okay, so Laura D. Dyess began her Mary Kay career November 17, 2003. She became a car driving sales director in May 2005. She is married to Michael and they have 3 adult children, Robert 35, Amber 32, and Sir Michael 29. A fast fun fact about Laura is that she loves to praise dance. Laura loves to dance to anything. And line dancing for show. She know every line dance in the Western Hemisphere. Okay. So let's see. Let's take a walk through some of Laura's accomplishments along her Mary Kay journey. She has earned 11 career cars, 3 of which have been the fluffy pink Cadillac, 65 star quarters on her ladder of success. She's earned 17 gold medals. She's earned 12 silver medals. And she has earned 21 bronze medals for a total of 50 medals, which represents lives touched and changed by starting a Mary Kay career as an independent beauty consultant. What a blessing.
Yeah.
She has made appearances in the Court of Sales 2 times, the Court of Sharing 2 times, and one of her proudest accomplishments is leading her team to the 300,000 unit Circle of Achievement 2 times. This shows a team of women coming together to impact their lives, their families, and their communities. What an accomplishment. What an accomplishment. Laura achieved double star 1 time, Court of Sales and Unit Court of Achievement, and triple star this year, 2020. Triple star. Yes, baby. Yes. I am so excited. Now listen to this. Okay. Write these numbers down. 7, 7, comma, 6, 3, 6, period, 5, 0. $77,636.50 is her unit's highest retail sales month to date. Write this number down. 1, 2, comma 832 period 72 is her highest commission check to date in 1 month. Raise your hand if you would love to have a check that says $12,832.72 and your name in front of the numbers. All right, your name. Okay, I love it. And then $2,353.49 in personal team commission to date. 5,400 plus in personal retail sales in 1 month. 5,400 all by herself in a month. Ladies, make sure that you're, if you have background noise, that you are muted because we are recording. So please make sure that you're muted. Thank you so much. She has developed 5 offspring sales directors, and she is a 2019 Destination Red Achiever, taking her husband on an all expense paid cruise, compliments of Mary Kay, for his 55th birthday. What you do for your man's 55th birthday? Some of y'all like, he ain't 55 yet. He gonna be. What you gonna do for him when he is? Okay. Laura says that she is so proud to lead a team of God-fearing women known as the Legacy Unit and Future National Area. So, honeys, I introduced to you a woman on a mission destined to live and leave a legacy. This is my girlfriend, one of my maid of honors, one of my super bad, fabulous, we do it and we do it well girlfriends, Laura D. Dyess.
Yeah.
I think everybody should just come to Mary Kay so you can have some accolades like that. Because I promise you, I promise every director probably says this. That's me. They're talking about me. Wow, wow, and wow. I'm so honored to be here with you all. I could not wait for this evening to get here so that I can be here to celebrate with you all. I look around the room and I just see this beauty, a sea of beauty. And I'm not just talking about external beauty. I wish you all could see what I see. And how many times has somebody told you that I wish you could see what I see when I look around this room? I absolutely see a national area. When I tell you, when I see these sunflowers, y'all are giving me life with these sunflowers. And the reds don't have to be the only one representing a sunflower. All of you, I don't care if you put a sunflower in your hair, on your scarf, or wherever, every time you show up at your unit meeting, show up with something that represents where you are going. Show up, let me say that again, show up with something that you are representing. Such ladies, and Lakeisha, I kind of was teasing you because when you turned on your camera, you were sitting up like a lady and leaning into the camera. I'm like, that right there. That's right there. When I thought about what I was going to talk about tonight, you know, the first thing that popped into my head, and I want y'all to write this down, bring your best. And you should write it in all capital letters like this. All capital letters, bring your best. And every time you say it, you can't just say, bring your best, like you're reading a novel to a little kid. We are not little kids and we did not come to play. We are here to do the daggone thing. And if I can't even begin to tell y'all, it is our time and it is our season. Can y'all feel that? I mean, can you really feel that? It is our time. Rosalind's like, yeah, I can feel it because I'm right there. I'm about to cross the line, baby. Come on over, Rosalind. Come on over, girl. Cross the line. I want y'all to do this with me. I want you to hold your hand wherever your camera is and wherever the lens is to your camera. I want you all to hold your hands to the camera. Like for real, nobody, even if I can't see you, I really can't see you because I can feel you. Can y'all feel that energy? Like, is it something vibrating in your hands and you're feeling something and you think, I can't feel that because this is Zoom. I can feel you all. I can feel your energy. If you can feel that, take your left hand and put it down and leave your right hand up and wave at me. Can you feel that energy? Okay, y'all, you got to feel it. Because if you can feel it, you know, we always say, if you can see it, you can believe it and achieve it. I want y'all to now feel the thing because it's here. Grab it. Put your hand on your stomach. This is where things are birthed. Right here in this sacral chakra. This is where birth starts from. We birth babies from here. And baby, we're about to birth a national area up in the camp. Can you feel it? And if you need to put your left hand on top of your right hand and push it real hard because you don't feel it yet, you might be asleep, because I don't even know how that would happen if you don't feel it yet. But it's the time and it's the season. So bring your best. Grab it and bring it in. Grab it and bring it in. It's not for Rosalind. It's not for Vashi. It's not for anybody else but you. Each and every one of you matter. So that's the first thing I want to tell you. I'm going to give you my 3 points, and then I'm going to come back and fill in those 3 blanks. So bring your best is number 1. Number 2 is I want you to contribute. Every single one of you matter to the build of this national area. And y'all listen, all we talking about, my girlfriends, my super bad, my preacher, teacher, reacher, the triple threat, all we are talking about is how fast can we get to national. And if that's not what you're talking about, we probably are not talking to you. Because for real, when you have a goal, you got to mind your ear gates. You have to be very careful of what comes across your ear gates, even your fellow sister consultants. So if they're not talking right, you go ahead and hang up the phone on them, turn off the Zoom, and I'm really not playing. You can ask any of my team members, I say that. Now, before we used to say, you were on a telephone and we would say, just say somebody's at the door. Oh, girl, wait, I got to call you back because somebody's at the door. It's COVID, so probably ain't nobody at the door. So you might not be able to say that. So you might just say, girl, I got to jump on another Zoom call. Mind your ear gates. And the only thing that you want to hear everybody saying is, how are you going to contribute? So if you hear anything other than something positive, your response is, how are you going to contribute? So I want y'all to take yourselves off of mute for a minute. And I want us to practice this together. If you hear anything that's not something positive and moving towards the goal, your response is, how are you going to contribute? So on the count of 3, we're going to all say that together because we all have it on video. So 1, 2, 3. How are you going to contribute? Tiffany did the head too. I like that. How are you going to contribute with the head and the eyes? And y'all know we got on eyelashes or either beautiful mascara, so bat your eyes at them and smile.
How are you going to contribute?
How are you going
to contribute?
That's all we're talking about. That's all we're talking about. I don't care if your contribution is, girl, I got $5 on it. Put your $5 in there. That wholesale $5 counts. However it is, because that's a multiplier. 0 times any number is what?
0.
Big old goose egg. 1 times any number is what?
That number.
Baby, somebody said right in here, that number. That number, we all are a multiplier. We are all a multiplier. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute when I start talking about my 3rd point, which is to know the number and know your number. Know the numbers and know your number. I'm going to come back and talk about these some more, but I got to get them out because if I don't get them out, I'll go down the bunny hole. I am an I personality. Y'all know that, right? I'm the dancing director. I'm ready to turn on some music and get down. But you better watch out when I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I turn the music off and know the numbers and know your number. Knowing the numbers means that whatever that is that you're going towards, you know that number. And then knowing your number is what is your number in this national count up to 20 plus offspring sales directors. Know your number. Are you number 1? No, because we already got a 1 and 2, right? We already got 2 offspring sales directors. So you might be 3, 4, 5. Know your number. If you know your number and you know what number you are, I want you to go ahead and put it in the chat. If you know your number 3, the number 3 director coming out of this national area, then I want you to put your number. Okay, Rosalind, that's what I thought, baby. That's what I wanted to see first. Rosalind said, I got my spot. I don't know about you all, but grab your spot. If you have not thought about what spot you are going to fill, all I just want to tell you, you don't want to be 20. You don't want to be 20. Because if you're 20, all of them on you like this. it's gonna be really uncomfortable because everybody gonna be your big sister, your mama, Joanne gonna be in your back pocket. She probably gonna come up and sleep over your house and tell you, even in the COVID, she gonna say, just, give me a room that's been, quarantined and it's clear and clean. I'm gonna sleep right there. And we will do that. Y'all know that, right? We will absolutely do that. So know your numbers and know what number you are in this national area. I got a real quick question about numbers because this is where it gets really good. And I love this part. Do you all know what it takes to become a national area? Does anybody know what it takes? Okay, Marissa, I saw your hand first. Marissa Scott Willis, unmute yourself, my darling.
So it takes 10 of her first line offspring directors and then 10 second line offspring directors from her second line. So 10 of her offsprings have to have at least one offspring or more.
And then what kind of cars do you have to have?
That I don't know. So
count on her sister. Who else got her? Who got her back?
I think we need 3 Cadillacs on that first line.
Keep on going. I like that even better. I like that even better.
But
anybody else?
3 have to be seniors, right? Not 3. Yeah, 3 have to be seniors.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they all have to be director level cars. They all have to be director level cars. Now, will we take a bunch of Cadillacs? Absolutely. But what's the first level director car?
The Equinox.
The Premier?
The Premier, yes. All of those. Equinox, Premier, Premier Plus, all of those are director level cars. So I want you all to level up in everything that you are thinking. When you bring your best, you are thinking about, okay, if I'm bringing my best and I'm moving to my next highest position as a consultant, your next highest position as a consultant, if Mary Kay says you can have a career car, why not do it now? Why not have a car now? And I understand that there are 5 on-target car drivers in this future national area. Is that right? Is that right, ladies? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so if you are one of the on-target car drivers, I need you to put your name in the chat as well. And I don't know if I can see the chat, but I will see the chat because you are part of the build. You're bringing your best. This is where you make the highest commission. Okay, I got another question. How many of you are leaders anywhere else in your life? Yep, let me go to the second screen because I got to see all of these hands. Keep your hands up for me. Miss Yvonne, I see you. Lakedra Ross, Ashley Prince, Tiffany, Marissa, Shawanda, Tiffany Chambers, Latasha. I understand we might even have a guest on here. Tina Joy, you better come through, Tina Joy, put your name in the mix. Everybody should be putting their names in the mix because I want my name to be called. I want my name to be called. Bring your best. I woke up one morning when Joanne asked me to be the guest speaker on the call. I woke up one morning and I was in that kind of twilight sleep. Y'all know that twilight sleep where you're not quite asleep, your brain is going, but you're not quite ready to get up. And God is speaking to you, so you can't get up. And you're like practicing and rehearsing a speech. And God told me to tell you all 1, 3, 5, 8, and 10. So I want y'all to write that down. 1, 3, 5, 8, and 10. And he said, tell them that because that's part of the build in knowing your numbers and knowing what number you are. Now, if you had to take a wild guess as to what the 1, 3, 5, 8, and 10, what does that mean? Marissa about to blow y'all out the water. I see she like to play games. Come on, Marissa. What you got, babe? What's the one?
I just like numbers.
I love it.
The 1 would be 1 consultant that you have active, which puts you at senior consultant. 3 puts you in a red jacket at star team builder. 5 team leader. 8 elite team leader, and then 10 for DIQ.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So y'all, to get in perfect practice, this is the time to be in perfect practice. We know that 0 times any number is 0, but 1 is a multiplier. The base has to be solid and strong. So that means everybody that comes in should be recruiting at least one person to become a senior consultant. Everybody. So when you are talking to people about the business opportunity, you tell them that one of the things that we do in our national area is that we share. We have a big heart, just like our leader. Our leader has taught us that the 2 things that we are required to do is to share this product and share this business opportunity. Even if you don't want to recruit, Gwen, I just see your name right here next to me. Hey, Miss Gwen. I want you to recruit anyway, because our job, Mary Kay asked us to pass it on. To pass it on. And everything that I'm going to share with you all, I love to read. And we know that readers are leaders. And just before I got on the call, this was not part of my original notes, but I had to go upstairs and get my charger. And God said, grab the books that you always talk about. So I want to talk about my first book. And I want you all to write these down, because this is going to be so important to you all. Joanne cannot give you everything, although she will try to give you everything if you will allow her to. And you know, if you don't allow her to, she does not have time to stand there and wait for you to come capture what she has. I am loving what she has. The discipline, after we got off the call, Joanne, I shared with my team, the discipline that you have is unmatched. You are one of the most disciplined individuals that I know. And I love your discipline. I love your time management. I love how much you get done and how much harmony you have in your life. And y'all, if you want to, what's that song? If I was you, I would want to be me. I would want to be me. Y'all should turn on that song. That's what Joanne should be singing all the time to y'all. If I was you, I would want to be me. So next unit meeting, put that song on when she gets ready to come in and be introduced. And then y'all got to dance, because y'all got to do a tribute to me, the dancing director. Yeah. I bring the party wherever I go. I don't wait for my team to bring the party, just like she don't wait to bring this national area. It's time. It is absolutely time. So I want everybody to get this book. I'm gonna bring it closer. And of course, I'm gonna tell you what it is, and you probably already have it. It's the Prayer of Jabez, Breakthrough to the Blessed Life by Bruce Wilkinson. The Prayer of Jabez. And this talks about, and most of us know this, and most of us have read it. We definitely know that little small passage in the middle of all that lineage. Y'all are in the middle of the lineage. It's been a lot of consultants that have come through this national area that's being built. A lot. And some are still here. Some of them have gone on to Mary Kay Heaven. Some of them have gone and come back. So it's a lot of territory that has been enlarged. And this is the time to pray this prayer of Jabez. There are 7 days in the prayer of Jabez. I don't want Joanne to do this. I want one of y'all to take the charge and lead the prayer of Jabez. Choose 7 days. I would choose it now because we're in a double credit month. We got enough days left, and somebody takes one each day. Read it and interpret it to everybody else. And I don't even care if you take a couple of notes or even literally read it. But this is going to change the trajectory of where you are and increase it. We know that God's hand of favor is right here, right now. It is, absolutely. But she says, amen, absolutely. It is here, it is now. And the thing that we get to do in this business, because it's God first, family second, and career third, is that we get to stand on his word and believe his word to be true for each one of us individually. Because when we do that individually, when we, what's the on Soul Food, remember when she said, you ball your hands up and pack a mighty blow? When we all come together and pack a mighty blow, and I'm saying we, because I'm part of this bill too. I'm all up in the camp, cheering you all on. I got to get some notes in the mail and some gifts in the mail for these on-target car drivers and offspring sales directors coming. And I am excited for you. So you all, the prayer of Jabez. You're building a wall of fame. Can you all see behind me? Mm-hmm. Can you see that wall behind me? That wall literally is a wall that my husband built. And I went out of town this time last year. And one of the things that I was tolerating that I had to fix was my office was not as organized as I wanted it to be. And I wanted it to be decorated and changed and the whole 9 yards. I came back and he had built that wall. And 2 years earlier, I was reading in scripture about the wall being rebuilt. And this is what's happening now. It ain't no rebuild going on because nothing has fallen down in this unit. It's all on the rise. And it's now time to build the wall. Be part of the number, whether you are number at 1, 3, Marissa, 5, 8, or 10. Decide what your number is, 10. I want you all to raise your number. If you already are a senior consultant, I want you to raise a 1 for me. Okay, awesome. I see 1, 2. I'm coming to the other screen. 3. Okay, I see some seniors. If you are a red jacket star team builder, I want you to do a 3 for me. Okay, all right, Marissa said, don't give me 3, give me 4. Yes, I love it, I love it, I love it. If you are a team leader with 5 to 7, let me see, okay, 7. All right, Tina Joy, get it, get it, get it. I love it. Tina Joy, where do you live? Where are you?
I'm in Tolleson, Phoenix area.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. And if you are an elite, they gave you a new title, an elite team leader, just wave your hands for me. Okay, is that position open? Raj, you a DIQ.
It's open.
It's
Well,
open?
yeah, it's open.
Okay, it's open. Okay, now then I have another question for you. Who's going to be the first to fill that position? Okay, Susan, I see you, girl. Loving that hair, babe. Hey, work it, work it, work it. Okay, Tiffany, thank you, Tiffany Matthews. Thank you, Marissa Scott Willis. Filling the positions. If you have not seen the organization chart with the number of seniors, star team builders, team leaders, I'm sure you all have, elites, DIQs, and directors, I want y'all to see that. And I want you to ask Joanne to put your name there. You know how we say, put your money where your mouth is? Bring your best. You know you can do senior consultant in your sleep. If you really decide tonight, we can get off of this call, which I'm going to encourage you all and challenge you all to do, get off this call, call somebody and move one position over. This is double credit month. We have to take advantage of this double credit month. Last year, my head was not in the game and I did not. Didn't even want to be in Mary Kay. And a year later, we are #1 most improved in all of the state of Ohio. So it's truly just a decision. Let God step in and let him do a thing, which leads me to my next book. Because some of you all need this. Oh, I went out of town this weekend, Joanne, and I did a helicopter ride. So this is my little badge. I just tore it off my book. I did a helicopter ride, y'all, because I'm living life. And I hope that you are too. But the book that I put it in, huh? Isn't that crazy?
I love it.
I love it too. It was so much fun. So much fun. Be adventurous. Live life. And I put it on this book. This book is called Fresh Wind, Fresh Fire. Fresh Wind, Fresh Fire. And the author of this book is Jim Cymbala, and I'll spell his last name for you. It's Cymbala. Jim Cymbala, Symbala. Now God said, bring this book. I was running out the room to come back downstairs. He said, no, go over to the nightstand and grab that book. Fresh Wind, Fresh Fire. Some of you all are sitting here looking around, now bringing your best, saying, well, they're going to do it. They got this. They got this. No, we've got this. Everybody has to be a part of the we. So sometimes you got to capture a fresh wind and a fresh fire. And that's what he talks about in this book. How many of you all have ever lost the wind in your sail. Like you just like, I can't do it no more. It's hard. It's only hard because we say it's hard. And it's real. I lost my wind. So I'm not going to tell you that that wasn't real for me in the moment, but I was in my stuff. I wasn't in my reality of what God showed me a long time ago, just like he showed your national, is that you're going to be a national area. You're going to be a national. Joanne's going to be a national. Keisha's going to be a national, and we're going together. So you look around this room and see who you want to go with you as a power partner. If she's not in this room, come on over to one of our units and grab your power partner. That's what we did. And get your wind back and get your fire back. Because baby, let me tell you, notice how I'm leaning into the camera. When I am on fire, I am unstoppable. I am dangerous when I'm on fire. I hope you feel the same way. I hope all of y'all lean into the camera. Lean into the camera. Y'all with me? And tell them, when I'm on fire, baby,
When I'm on fire, I'm dangerous.
Oh, I love it. And can't nothing stop you when you are on fire. Ain't nothing like it. You can't even sleep at night. I hope you have some undisturbed moments where you cannot sleep, because those are the moments when God is showing you your plan. If you wake up at 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning, did you all know that that's the time when creativity is birthed? If you wake up between 3 and 4 very often, God is trying to tell you something. He's trying to give you your plan, and you trying to go back to sleep. You better wake up. Ain't nobody got time to sleep. We will sleep on the other side. Don't tell your director, y'all national, and I'm saying that because you know she love to sleep. She's like, I ain't fooling with y'all going to sleep. But have y'all noticed she been staying up? What? She got a meeting at 8 o'clock at night. Y'all know she love you because she ain't trying to stay up that late. She loves you all, and she is determined that this $1 million unit is done, and this national area is done. And every time y'all get on the call, that's what y'all should do. Y'all gonna have all kind of stuff you're gonna be doing on the call now. Hey, national, it's done. Hey, million, it's done. You see, that one don't pop as loud, so we're gonna do them together. Hey, national, it's done. Can y'all do that? Thank you, Rosalind. Where's Susan? I need to see Susan too. Hey, national, million is done. Get excited. Yes, 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 and yes. So bring your A game. Okay, I got another question, and I want y'all to tell the truth. How many right now you are bringing your A game? I see a few shaking heads. Okay, let me just say this again. If you show up on this call, on this Zoom call, and you're in the Zoom room, you do not have room to talk about you're not bringing your A game. We always do that. Do you notice that, Joanne, the tone changes? When we get really serious, because we love to have fun, but it's serious. You got to bring your A game. If something is interfering with whatever your A game is, fix it. Talk to Jesus, talk to Joanne, because Jesus and Joanne is a combination and a pair. Y'all hear her say that all the time, right? Talk to Joanne. She's going to talk to you. She want to talk to you, but y'all know Joanne ain't playing with y'all either, right? So if you coming, you better come with your A game. If you have a complaint, because we all complain a little bit. Sometimes we got to vent and get it out, but you got 3 minutes to complain and get it out. Y'all hold that 3 up again. You got 3 minutes because you got to get it out. So get it out, say it one last time and say, okay. I'm going to say it this last time and then I'm done. Joanne said 1. See, I gave you 3. That's your leader. So we're going to listen to your leader. She said you got 1. So you probably should go ahead and get the other 2 off before you get on the line with her. So you just give her that 1. Just
okay,
that.
I'll take 2. I'll take 2.
Okay, 2. I remember, Joanne, one time, I said, if Sean Key comes anywhere in this area, I am going to see him. So my adorable national was Kim McClure, National Kim McClure. And so she brought him here for one of her offspring. And I thought it was in Pennsylvania because Kim is in Pennsylvania. But y'all, it wasn't in Pennsylvania. It was in West Virginia. So I allowed it the time to drive there to Pennsylvania, not West Virginia. But you know I was not gonna miss Sean Key. I don't care if I got 5 minutes of him talking. Now I got
Yes,
more, but
Lord.
ain't
Yes,
nobody playing.
yes, God.
Yes, that's your husband, Susan. I know. That's your husband.
Yes.
Everybody knows that's your husband, boo. I was going to see your husband. I was going to listen to what he had to say, baby. I was going to see Sean Key. And then I realized it was in West Virginia. Y'all, I was so disappointed and disgusted. But I could only be disgusted with myself because I did not read where it was and I assumed. So we're going to read and we're not going to assume anything. And I gave myself 5 minutes to complain. And then I had Shanita. Remember Shanita Joanne? I had Shanita in the car with me, and I was very serious when I said this. I might have complained maybe 4 times. And I said, girl, I got 1 more minute and I can't say nothing else about it. We're going to get down this road and we're going to get there. I said it 1 more time and I was done. And so she's looking at me and I'm not saying anything. And she said, you're not going to say anything else? I said, I'm not playing. I gave myself that time frame to get it out. I'm not going backwards and I'm not saying anything else about it. We're on the way. Whatever we were supposed to get, when I walk through that door, I believe that I'm going to get what I'm supposed to get. And I hope you all are really hearing the words that I'm saying. You got to know that whatever is for you is for you. And when you step in the room, even this Zoom room, if you're 5 minutes late, it's better to be 5 minutes early. But when you step in and you walk across the Zoom platform, you're going to get exactly what you need. So I hope somebody came in here and maybe you weren't on right when I was on, and whatever I was saying penetrated your ears, because you got to guard your ear gates. And it also penetrated your heart, and it came down here to your second gut, this instinct down here. We got our brain, and our second brain is right here in the middle where it's birth. You are birthing something special, whether you're birthing 1, 3, 5, 8, or 10. And then once you get to 10, it still multiplies, because here's that multiplier now. We're going to talk about multiplication. 10 multiplies to 24. 10 multiplies to 24. And I hope the math does not absolutely make no sense. That's not even grammatically correct. 10 multiplies to 24. Ask somebody that just crossed over or getting ready to cross over. Ask Rosalind. And ask Rosalind, is she just counting to 24? No, because we're not counting the minimum. You got to go at least 2 over elite national senior sales director, elite national sales director. Am I saying that right? Gloria Mayfield Banks. She got so many titles, I can't get them all right. But she's elite and she's executive and she's a national. She says you should at least go 2 over. So count 26, not 24. And in a minute, if you don't get in line, you're going to have to do 30. And there is no grace period. Mary Kay says, if you don't finish in December because you didn't do the work, then you are going to get an additional 6 as a gift. Now you can count it one way or the other. It's a gift, or it's like, oh my God, 24 was a lot. Now I got to do 30. Well, we had to do 30 when we came through. So you all just get to do what we're doing. And your number in terms of production is lower. We had to do 18,000. You all get to do 13,500. Don't take for granted the gifts that are right in your lap. There's so many nationals retiring and so many directors retiring. We've got to fill in the pipeline. We cannot do it by addition. We certainly will not do it by subtraction. It's got to be multiplication. So when you get to 10, you need to multiply quick. Every single one of you count. And this is where the power of that multiplier of 1 comes into play. If you have 10 personals and all your 10 personals, just like Marissa, you said, it takes to get to national area 10 and 10. It's the same thing with becoming a director. So practice it, y'all. Show Joanne what it looks like. Now I want y'all to give her a gift. I want you to show Joanne what it looks like when you get 10, and then each of the 10 get 1. So she can see with her visible eyes what it's going to look like for her as she births this national area. It's going to be beautiful, beautiful. And I don't know if you all ever think that we sometimes might need some encouragement. Do y'all ever think that we need encouragement? Yes. Ashley said, yes, quickly. Sometimes we do. Now, we certainly do know how to encourage ourselves. We really do. But sometimes we need some encouragement and the physical evidence that is done. So y'all do it first because you get to do it first to get to the directors. So give her a gift. Joanne don't have to have a lot of stuff. She doesn't require a lot. She probably don't even ask y'all for a lot. And I'm so proud of Lakedra and how she just surprised the heck out of y'all director with all of y'all's help from all over the country, sending things. And Lakedra got her good. I love Lakedra. I'm telling you. I hope y'all love Lakedra too. I love Lakedra. You don't love Lakedra? What's wrong with you? I love that girl. Love how she takes care of Joanne. Love, love, love it. And I love how she surprised her. And Joanne was just, she was like, if I had known, I would have put on something different. I would have did this. She wasn't supposed to know. So y'all come on in and multiply and show her how national area is done. It's done and it's done. And you know, I got to pause for a moment and bring out my next book. I used to talk about always leadership, 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 leadership. And how many of you know John C. Maxwell? Love his, yes, she is the best. I love John Maxwell's leadership, everything. Leadership Goal, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, love that. But you know, a few years ago, I realized something. We are always talking about leadership, but I want to take one step. This is the only time I'm going to talk about taking a step back. I want to take one step back and I want to give you all a book. And Joanne, somewhere in your book reading with everybody, I want you all to consider this one. This is called The 17 Essential Qualities of a Team Player. The 17 Essential Qualities of a Team Player. See, in order to be a great leader, you've got to be a great team player. I don't care what it is. I'm sure y'all have over 200 and some in your future area and in the unit, in Joanne's unit. Okay, in Joanne's unit. And if you look at all the people that did not order, that did not show up, just think about all those people and what would happen when all those people show up. So all the things that it takes to be an essential team player, and maybe you are going to be the one to go get her of those 200. Now, all y'all gonna go get some more and bring them in, but the ones that are sitting in the seats, they matter too. So I want you all to be a part of the essential team players and go help those other team players show up as well. When I look at my unit, I'm looking at my unit 1 month and I was like, 106 people did not order. We did, but great numbers, but 106 people did not order. Imagine what would happen when we have a project activation. Everybody, the entire unit, everybody in the entire unit is active. Y'all, that's some serious, serious numbers. And all it takes is one spark. Spark a chain reaction. Ignite, spark, that's all it takes. A spark ignites a fire. And when I am focused, I am fire. That's my saying. Somebody hashtag that in the chat. When I am focused, I am fire. And I hope you borrow that. So get focused, be one of the essential team players, and then we can talk about leadership. How many of you all played sports before, or was a cheerleader, or ran track, or did something? Okay, so y'all know how to be a team player. Y'all know how to make it work, make it do what it do, but not everybody has done that. And so it's going to take the team. Hey, Sharon Thompson, I see you, girl. You just caught my attention, babe. Hello, hello, hello. So you know when somebody starts calling your name, Shawanda Price, when somebody starts calling your name, you're one of the essential ones. And every single one of you all are one of the essential team players. Read this. And it's not a hard read. It's quick, easy chapters so that you all can help other people be essential team players. Everybody does not know how to play well on the team. And if you were an only child, now my child is not an only child. I only had one, but he has stepsisters and brothers and half sisters and brothers, but it's all still whole. It's all still the same. But you would think he was an only child still, but he's not. And then when he thinks about it and he gets on the team with everybody else, he's got that many more people to love and support him. I hope you feel the same way. I hope that you feel the same way as well. And readers are leaders and leaders are readers. I'm big on leading with books that don't necessarily have anything to do with Mary Kay. This is life principles. And those life principles come inside of Mary Kay. And y'all, tell me this. Somebody tell me this. When is the national area going to be birthed? What's your date? What's your debut date?
2022.
2022. You know what month?
Seminar
2022. You see all those twos? Somebody needs to look up real quick and see what the power of two is and what two means. Seminar 2022. If that's not somewhere on your goal poster tonight, it should be somewhere on your goal poster. It should be on your wall somewhere. It's not just on Joanne's goal poster. It's not just on her wall. And do you see that beautiful thing behind her where she's sitting that Lakedra made? That should be something like that on there for you. Seminar 2022. I'm going to actually write it down and I'm going to put it in my blessings jar that's on my table back there. And when that time approaches, and as that time approaches, I'm going to just keep putting things in my blessings jar. And I'm going to text you all and read them to you or put it in Voxer to encourage you to be one of the number. Know your number. Joanne, did somebody put another number in here? Rosalind put number 3. Did anybody put number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 20? Susan, they couldn't take your number, baby. I was holding your number down. I said, y'all can't be number 1 and 2. We already got those filled. Susan got that number 1 spot. No. Did anybody put number 3 or 4? I want to see at least 3 more.
Rosalind put number 3. Vashi, Pamela, and Tiffany put 4.
All right now.
Sharon put 5. So I'm gonna have some triplets.
Right. I love it. I love it.
Put 5. Shawanda put 6.
Yes.
And then Ashley will be in Rosalind's unit by then, but she put number 7, and Vanita put number 7, and Yvonne will also be in Rosalind's unit by then, and she put number 8. We stopped at 8.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Marissa says she got her number. She's looking at like double nickels, but double ones. I love it, love it, love it. I love it. So y'all, this is called creating a tidal wave. And this is what we do in our unit in Future National Area. Every time somebody gets a promotion, we do this. It's a tidal wave. Can y'all do that with me? And then you got to do both hands. It's a tidal wave. Every time somebody gets a promotion, y'all get on here, it's a tidal wave. T-I-T-L-E, it's a tidal wave. A tidal wave. 1, 3, 5, 8, and 10. And then multiply to 24. Multiply to 24. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. I cannot wait to celebrate you all as a national area. I cannot wait to have Joanne calling some names. I've heard many of your names. I heard, who was that coming right behind Rosalind? That's already an on-target car driver. Pamela's coming right behind her as a car driver. And then somebody on her team, Joanne, who was that?
On whose team?
Rosalind's. She's an on-target car driver?
Ashley or Yvonne, they're not on target yet.
Okay, well, I'm just giving y'all a new title.
It was Vashi and Pamela and Tiffany that said number 4.
Okay. And then can you tell me who are your on-target car drivers currently?
Last month on target car drivers would have been Tina, Vashi, Roslyn, who else was it? Elsie, and Miss Benita.
Okay. Okay, ladies, I wrote your name down in pen. I'm looking for you. I'm looking to hear your director call your names. Because we love to brag on all of you all. So we get on our group and we brag about you. So when I hear your names, Tina, Bashir, Rosin, Elsie, Benita, Pamela, you know I know your name, babe. You know I know your name. We were waiting for you. And I am so happy to see you here as a part of this build. So happy to see you here. If you want your name to be called, y'all know you can find me on Voxer.
Oh, and
If
I forgot Pamela Hutton. Sorry.
Pamela Hutton. And where's Pamela Hutton, Joanne?
Sitting there being quiet.
Let me see if I can. Oh, no, I saw you. You can't be quiet, girl, with that red on, that beautiful hair. We the blonde sisters and that flower. I see you. You can't hide. You are big.
It's her birthday.
It's her birthday?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, girl. Happy birthday. Yay. Happy birthday. You look like you're 21 again. Fabulous, fabulous. And you are here celebrating your birthday with us. Thank you so much for being here to hear all of this. Pamela, it's your time and it's your season. Don't you know great things happen around your birthday? And everything that you talk about this rest of this month should be everybody coming in to help you on your birthday with your Mary Kay goals. And all you have to do, can y'all please write this word down, is ask. In all capital letters, ASK. All you got to do, Pamela Hutton, is ask. That's it. Whatever your heart's desire is, ask for it. Don't play small, play big, and play to win. You know that saying when they say, go hard or go home? We don't say that, love. We say go hard or go harder. Going home is not an option. It's just not an option. And you are a red jacket, right? Yep, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
And what level of red are you?
I am a, you know, because I have kind of fallen down. I am a team leader red.
A team leader red.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So by the end of this month, where would you like to end your month? No, where will you work to end your month?
I'm working to go into DIQ.
Okay. And what will stop you from getting into DIQ by the end of this month to submit November 1st?
What would stop me?
Mm-hmm.
Me.
Okay.
Me.
So are you going to stop you?
That is not my intent to stop me. No.
Okay. Nothing is right, Rosalind. You better say that. That's what I was exactly looking for. Nothing will stop you. This is what I do with my team. I say, if I hear this, it's done. This is what I do. Y'all see what I just did? You probably couldn't even hear me that well when I sat back. I sit back in my chair and I relax. And you go get it, because if you tell me it's done, it's done. You need 5 more people. You probably have some people on your team that may not be active, and you got some people who love you because it's your birthday. I want you to show all the way out, Pamela Hutton. I want to hear your name over and over again, Pamela Hutton, because I have not heard your name as much. But I see your face, and your face is continually attracting me to you. And it's your birthday? Pamela Hutton, can you say nothing will stop you?
Yes, ma'am. Nothing will stop me. Nothing will stop me. Nothing will stop me.
Okay, hold on. Take a deep breath for me. Take a deep breath. Like one more. Now I want you to tell me that nothing will stop you.
Nothing will stop me. Nothing will stop me.
Did y'all feel that difference?
I got chills.
All y'all should be doing that. You got to have some disruptors that disrupt that stuff that we put up here that block what we really want, and we know we can get it. If you've reached any other position other than team leader before, you can do this. Who is your recruiter?
My recruiter is Tabitha McGee.
Okay. And who is is Tabitha still in, Joanne? Okay.
Sorry. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Is Tabitha on the call?
No.
Okay. So tell Tabitha, is she in Boxer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Pamela, I'm going to find you in Boxer, and I'm going to find Tabitha in Boxer. And we're going to talk about how this is done. Done. You're not waiting for anybody. You're not holding back. It's done. And all y'all can do the exact same thing. I just chose Pamela Hutton because I saw her face. And then somebody said it was her birthday. And it's just that simple. Has Joanne ever called you and said, you know, I'm looking to build leaders, because you all know that's what I'm doing. We took an oath as a director to build leaders. It's actually literally in our sales director agreement to build offspring sales directors. So we would not be doing our jobs if we did not avail the position to you and our willingness to work with you. She is willing to work with you. Has Joanne called any of you all and said, I'm building leaders. I know that you can be one. I saw Sharon's hand, Tina Joy's hand.
Yes.
And how did you all, Bashi and Tiffany, I didn't even see her hand because her thing is off, but I'm still calling her.
Sharon didn't even put hers up. People, she playing.
Who didn't put their hand up?
Sharon and Tiffany and
Sharon.
Latasha.
Tiffany put her hand up.
And look, every one of them got calls.
Everybody, if you have not responded to Joanne and said, I'm getting my 10 this month, I want you to just sit back and take a deep breath. Now, listen, Linda. Don't say it if you don't mean it. For real. Because y'all, if you've never seen in the MK University, there's a module called The Greatness in You. That's a homework assignment too. In MK University, there's a module called The Greatness in You. National Sales Director Stacy James is it Stacy James? I think it is. She is she's the person giving the speech. And she's talking about the greatness in you. And she talks about, you know, being at an advance. And I know y'all just came back from advance with National Candy D. Lewis. Awesome, I'm sure. And I know it was phenomenal. You know, you go to an advance and you get all fired up and you're like, I'm going to do it. Not for real. But in the moment, you're like, I'm going to do it. And you get back to your Alpha Zoom and you go sit in another room and you're like, ooh, I ain't really going to do it. I was just saying it because I was caught in the moment. Don't do that. Don't do that. But you know better than anybody. And I have a consultant who says, Miss Laura, I'm not going to blow smoke up your butt. I ain't going to do that. And let me tell you how much I respect her, because she says the truth. But when she says she's going to do something, her say-do is fabulous. So let your say-do be fabulous. And if for some reason the clock runs out on you and it doesn't happen this time, it certainly won't be because you did not give it your guts. I love sports. I came into Mary Kay because it was a bunch of guys in my house and I work with a bunch of men. And I am very competitive. I am real cute. And I do not look like a tomboy. But let me tell you something. You want me on your team. Just like you want your director on your team. And she is. But we didn't come to play no games. We came to score and take the game. We came to leave it all on the court. Have you ever heard LeBron James say when they won a championship, and they won a championship in Cleveland, and he came back to Cleveland with an express intentional purpose to bring a championship back to Cleveland. And then he was released. In my mind, he was released to go wherever in the world he chose to on any team because he did what he said he was going to do. He left a bad taste. And Cleveland fans are very competitive. They was mad at him. But he came back, and he came back to do exactly what he intended to do, is to bring a championship to Cleveland, Ohio. It had not been done in years. And when he got off that court, his face literally was on the ground. He was almost prostrate on the ground. And he was in full out tears, a grown man, 6'7", almost 7 feet, full out tears. If you are not in that position, ladies, I want you to really think about that. Like literally, you probably should be all out, prostrate on the floor, laying on the floor on your face because you have given it your guts and you left it all on the court. All on the court. Has anybody ever played like that? Have you ever played like that? Yes, Susan is saying yes. Vashi is saying yes. Sharon Thompson, yes. If you have never experienced that, I promise you, you cannot get up off your face. You can't even get up if you tried. You could not get up off of your face. If you have never experienced that, that's where this book comes in. Essential qualities of a team player. A team player is tired. I ain't saying you got to be tired for long, but a team player is tired because she gave it her guts. Please give your national the opportunity to do this for a minute. You see how she's sitting now? Because she ain't got to say nothing. She just got to be cute because y'all know she takes pride in being beautiful and looking good. And she does it well. So she's just sitting back over there, just taking it all in. And I'm sure I'm saying many of the things that she has already told you. I'm positive I am. I'm positive that I am. I'm so excited for you, Rosalind. When I tell you I'm so excited for you, I was excited for you when you got married, baby. I was excited for you with your blended family. I'm excited for you to bring this thing over the line. Rosalind, you're very welcome. Your bringing it across the line is so essential to the domino effect that's going to happen in the build of this national area. They have seen you on all sides, Rosalind. They know your faith. They know your work ethic. They know your love and your energy and your smile. When you cross that line, Miss Rosalind, you are giving all of these other ladies permission to take that number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all the way up to 20. Rosalind, it is no pressure, my love, because baby, it is done. It is D-O-N, stick a fork in it. Rosalind is leaving it on the court, and y'all better know that she's gonna be on her face because she's already doing that, giving it to God anyway, right? Any old way and any old how. So Rosalind, thank you for being the lone nut to come alongside Joanne in this season. See, Susan is already here. Y'all know Susan ain't going nowhere, and she is in it to win it. So Susan is here. Somebody else needed to step in and say, I got this. I got this. Tiffany, Vashi, y'all are like my babies. Y'all like my daughters. I've seen your names many times. I'm so proud of the things that you do. Vashi, I'm so excited for what is happening in your life and how God is expanding your territory. That prayer, Jabez, my love, that's you and your husbands. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're building a whole nother territory in Arizona. Own it, my love. Own it and know that you are a leader of women and they are waiting for you, not only in Arizona, but in Flagstaff. Am I saying it right? Flagstaff as well. So it is so many areas of the country being birthed, and you are part of the birthing of those areas. And the only thing that's going to stop you is you. So my last book that I'm going to leave with you, and everybody knows this book, and it's Joyce Meyer. It's not Myers with an S, it's Meyer, Joyce Meyer, M-E-Y-E-R, and it's The Battlefield of the Mind, winning the battle in your mind. winning the battle in your mind, the battlefield of the mind. Now, I'm not going to tell you that everybody on this call is exactly where I'm talking. So you might need to come here first. You decide. You know you better than anybody else. I know me better than anybody else, and Joanne knows herself better than anybody else. So if you got to come back here and get some fundamentals and get this thing going right here, read about it. She's going to be referencing scripture. So if you have to go back to scripture and not just this book, the Bible, the word, do them both, because 2022 will be here before you know it. And it starts today, Monday, October 19th, that you are going to be a part of the build of this national area. You are going to bring your A game. You are going to contribute, and you are going to know not only the numbers, but you're going to know your number. And Joanne, I cannot wait to watch it unfold. When I tell y'all, I just got all warm and fuzzy when I say that. I am so excited to watch it unfold and to also run right alongside you all with our national area being birthed. I've always told Joanne, can you go ahead? Can you go ahead? We need you to go so we can believe too. So go, 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 go. And my love, that is exactly what you are doing. And it's beautiful to watch it unfold, Joanne. You are an amazing leader. You have amazing women on your team. And I cannot wait to watch you all leave it all on the court, on your face, all out. It ain't even pretty. We ain't gonna be looking like this when it's all said and done. We might not even have our hair combed, but it will be done. And that's what I got for you all this evening on October 19th, 2020. Woo! Woo!
Y'all come on off of mute and give us some real yelling.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Rita Madsen, I see you. Miss Roslyn.
Want to yell.
I just want to say thank you so much for your presence. I felt the power of your presence. I mean, not only the power of your words, but just the power of you being here with us. And I could definitely feel it through the screen. That kind of blew my mind, because I could just feel it. I could feel every bit of that, all of the energy, all of the passion, all of it. And so I just thank you. I thank you for always being a blessing, for your words. You truly are the word goddess. That is absolutely true. And thank you for sharing with us. Thank you for loving on us.
Thank you, Roslyn. And I do love you. I love you, love you, love you.
I love you too.
All right. Who would like to go next in affirming Sister Laura D. Dyess? Go ahead, Pamela.
Oh, wow. First of all, thank you so much for just taking the time to come on and just show your love for us. Your heart is very genuine. I really just thank God for you. And I tell you, you really kicked me in the butt. I felt all of your foot. Yeah.
She said, all of your feet.
Okay. And the reason why I said that is because, sometimes we just get so bombarded with ourselves. And our super bad leader always say, remove yourself, and just get out of your emotions. But I tell you, doggone it, if I'm not out of my emotions, because I'm just going to bring my best. And you bet your bottom dollar, just like Don Cornelius would say on Soul Train, I put that on my goal board. I'm number 4 as director. And we will be a national area in 2022. So thank you so much for just really just putting it real. Love you so much.
I love you too. And it's so happy to see you. And Right here. Right here, baby. Right here.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm looking here on the chat. I'm seeing pick me and me too. Does that mean to affirm Laura? Is that yes? Help me now.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
then Marissa, go ahead.
Okay, so I want to affirm you, but you gave one, I don't know if you gave it to me or everybody, but I heard the challenge to figure out what the numbers 2 and 22 meant, and I really love numbers. So the number 2, they say represents harmony, balance, consideration, and love. And then for the number 22, it says the number 22 is considered as one of the most powerful numbers, able to turn all dreams and desires into reality. The number 22 is a number of precision and balance. In its full capacity, this number is the master builder, which means that it provides the power to achieve almost impossible things.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
Yes.
So
Amen.
I love numbers. So when you said look it up, I was like, oh, I'm on it. But I just wanted to say thank you. They know I color code my notes when I'm taking them. And so I have colors all over here. Sorry. So I color coded my notes. I put the books in one color. I put, your 1, 2, and 3 in one color and all the numbers there. But I just want to thank you because everything that you talked about here, I was able to look back through my notes from this weekend and I could confirm everything that you said was something someone else said over this weekend. And so I was just like, oh, wait. Okay, now I was like marking, okay, it's on this page. This is on that page. And so I just really want to thank you for that. And yeah, and you're just so pretty. I just have to say that. I'm sorry. You're really beautiful.
And thank you for those numbers. I love it. That was a God thing, Joanne.
When I tell you I'm about to pass out over here, just full laid out on the floor, just full laid out. That was just a lot. But I do have to make one thing clear. Our date is not seminar 2022. Our date is December 2022, because I want us to go to leadership as a national area. And I finished DIQ in December and God gave me leadership completion. But 22 is something else.
All right. Vishi.
So, Laura, I must say that it is such a pleasure to see you tonight. It's been a while since I've had some interaction with you, although I see you quite frequently. Well, I've seen you before on Facebook and previously at our events. So I just want to say thank you so much for embracing us tonight and for sharing your knowledge. There is a cliche that says knowledge is power. And tonight you provided 4 new books that I can add to my library, 4 new books that I can read. And so when you said, I'm going to read and I'm not going to assume, that struck a chord with me. I love books, but I don't always read all the details for everything else. And so it was just a reminder for me that knowledge is power, that I am going to read before I assume and just jump into things, and that I am going to, what else did I want to tell you? That I was going to know the numbers and know my number. Just practice tracking. Just track. And yep, I was going to step into my greatness. I'm ready. I'm trying to, get the emotions together, but because I'm more of an emotional person, but I'm finding that when I bring my emotions to the table, I do much more with the business than when I don't. So let me be quiet before I get excited. Thank you for being here.
This is for you. Tidal wave, baby. Tidal wave. Tidal wave.
Yes. Yes.
That's all you got to remember. And Bashi, take my quote. When I am focused, I am fire. Ain't nobody playing. If you ever hear me say that, I am so serious. And if somebody ever says that to me, ain't nobody playing. Those are key words to Joanne to know that she can sit back just like this. So when you say those, know that she's coming for you and that
Right.
she's going to sit back and you got this. You got this. Focus, baby, and you are fired. And if you need a fresh wind and a fresh fire, grab that book.
Got
Give
it.
that book to your husband too. Our church read that book as well.
All right.
Thank you.
Sharon Thompson is next.
Hi, Miss Laura. I just want to say thank you. This was awesome, awesome. And you said, you know, Joanne tells us these things too. And sometimes we're like kids. We have to hear it from somebody else and to give it a little bit more oomph to it or to add on to what mom's already said. And you definitely did that tonight. But one of the things I took away was I need a power partner, maybe, you know, one of my sisters to be a power partner with me. I thought that was really important because, you know, sometimes, and, you know, Joanne is busy and she gives us our 2 minutes, but we can lift each other up as well. We don't have to, you know, wait or just be like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Or, you know, sometimes you can feed off of somebody else's fire and that helps you to reignite your fire, get you moving because you're talking to somebody else sharing their success and their ideas, and you can bounce ideas off of each other. So I thought that was really good for me that, you know, I could reach out to my Mary Kay sisters more and find my power partner and we move together. And then knowing my number, I'm going for that 5. I'm going for that 5. And I even wrote down some names of some people that I'm like, you know what? I gotta, like, team members that aren't active, how you say we need to go reach those people that are sitting on the bench, because I played sports and I compete with, even with my husband, if he's playing a video game, I want to get on and compete too. So so that really resonated with me. And you're right. When you go and you give it your all, you can't get up off that floor. You're just there. So I have to bring myself to be just on that floor and not able to get up so I can get this done and be number 5. Thank you so much.
Amen, amen.
Woo!
Mr. Thompson, I want to leave one tip for you with a power partner. She's got to be powerful and not pitiful. And
I like that. Powerful and not pitiful.
powerful, not pitiful. And then you have to be powerful and not pitiful either, because you all give each other permission when you have that contracting language with your power partner and you say, listen, Sharon, I go hard. Now let me say this. If you ain't going hard with me, I'm going to leave you. And I'm going to be very direct with you when I have conversations. So can you handle it? And you got to tell me, well, yeah or no. Can you be a little gentle? Be direct, but you ain't got to go real hard at me because I don't really like real hard. And I will respect that, but I'm still going to say what I have to say. And you say what you have to say to that power partner as well. So y'all have that contracting language in the beginning when you power up. And if she starts to be pitiful, the doorbell's ringing, you got to go.
I like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. All right. I'm showing Tiffany Matthews.
Hi, Laura. I am so happy to see you again. I'm so glad that Joanne brought you on. You and Keisha are my Mary Kay aunties. And so I am so happy to see you again. I absolutely love the friendship that you and Joanne and Keisha have. Is definitely something that I have admired from the beginning, ever since she introduced us to you. So I'm so happy that she allows us to all be a family and get to know each other and come into together. And we can watching each other's journeys. I've been watching the 3 of you guys for a long time too, and I've seen all of you earn Cadillacs, and it's been awesome. So I'm so happy to see your face. And I just wanted to thank you for the confirmation. Joanne asked us about a week ago asked me what the name of my unit was. And I came up with Fire over the weekend. And so, then you get on the call and then you come and tell me about this book. And I'm like, okay, fresh wind, fresh fire. And then I wrote down that saying that you had, And I was just like, okay, God, I hear you and I see you. So thank you so much for bringing that confirmation to me.
Absolutely, baby. When I am focused,
I am on
fire.
fire. Yes.
And you got to say it just like that. You can't say, when I'm focused, I'm fired. No.
Right.
When I'm focused, I am
Fire.
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 Yeah. And you got to do the backup, Susan. Do it just like that every time. Every time you see it. Fire. Burn it.
All right. Ladies, I do not see anybody else putting their name in the chat. Is there anyone who would like to, has a burning desire? A person who has a burning desire to affirm Laura right now? Take yourself off mute, and if you have that burning desire.
Laura, I just want to tell you thank you for taking time out to speak with us tonight and share yourself with us. You know, I have some personal thank yous for you. The ladies don't know that you were a vital part in bringing me to the unit. And so you'll always be special to me. So thank you.
I love you, girl. Thank you. We all be talking about, I need a Lakedra in my life. I need my own Lakedra. So I'm praying for a Lakedra. So if you got a twin out there somewhere.
Bone.
Laura, I can tell you what the fire means. It's too much to type.
Okay.
All right. So the F stands for free to serve God, serve our families, and grow our businesses without fear. I is for igniting our passion daily to help serve others. R is ready for what God has planned for us. And E is equipping women worldwide to secure their legacies. Feel the heat, spread the flames. Do you got that fire? I got that fire.
All right. I love it.
Wow.
So the F in fire, tell me the first letter. Tell me the first word in each one of the sentences.
So it's free.
Free, okay.
The I is igniting. The R is ready. And the E is equipping.
Okay, I got it. Thank you. I love that. Come through, boo. That's when you know you're ready. When you got a unit name and you know put all the words to it, and you come on and you got your chat like, what? What you got? Yeah, you got yours? What about you? I love Lakedra. You don't love Lakedra? What's wrong with you? You know that's my song now, Lakedra, right?
All right. And finally, we have Latosha. Latosha, yes. Where are you, dear?
I've been looking at that picture down at the bottom. Yes, girl, I see you. Uh-oh.
Hold up. Latosha, you are, hit your mute and then turn it back, turn it on and then turn it off again.
There we go. Next to the microphone down at the bottom, there's an up arrow on your menu bar. See if you can change it there.
She's on her phone, so I don't think she has that option.
If you move your menu bar, like swipe your screen,
So
and
she
do you
called
see
in?
No, she actually is on her phone.
*6. See if you can *6.
Hi, baby.
You gotta love it when everybody trying to help you talk, girl. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, it does. Latosha, when you move your phone down at the bottom to the right or the left, do you get a menu bar at the bottom? where you can see the stop video or like mute yourself out. Do you see that?
She is pushing mute and unmute, but it's okay.
No,
Now,
that if
next to the mute
you guys
button.
let Laura do the talking, please.
So next to the mute button, Latosha, is there a arrow, either that's an up arrow or a down arrow, next to the microphone where you're muting out? No? Okay. So let's take somebody else. I really want you to actually log out and log back on for me, and we'll wait for you. And then if there's anybody else, Susan.
Would anybody like to affirm Laura while we're waiting?
I see Bibi.
I'll go. Okay, so I just want to say to my girlfriend that I love you, that I adore you, that you are one of the best things that has ever come into my life. You know, so many important and impactful things have happened because you taught me a long time ago to ask. And when you taught me to ask, I started asking for a whole lot of stuff. And because I started asking for stuff, so much came to us. This unit, this national area will never know what an impact you have made because I learned to start asking for the things that I wanted. And I wouldn't have learned that had it not been for you. You are amazing. You give so much life and you bring so much life with you. You are like the chick that if I am,
but I had to work
mute yourself, Vivi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. So you are like the chick that if I'm getting ready to go into a fight, I'm calling Laura first. If I want to learn how to dance or something, I'm calling Laura first because you are just that person. In my wedding, in my life, and a forever friend. I can't wait for us to be national sales directors together. You're truly a blessing, truly a gift. And I honor you today with all that I am and all that I have. I love you.
I love you too, girl. I do. My JoJo.
They don't get to hear those names, Laura. I didn't do that on your call, remember?
Oh, it just came so naturally. Sorry, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. Call her that. That's mine. That's mine with an S. That's mine. Y'all can't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get me in trouble. Don't get me in trouble because you know Joanne will cut you.
Right. Okay, so you know what I would like is I would like to hear from Tiffany Chambers, Chantel, and from Danielle.
Okay, I see Chantel. And Danielle, that's my namesake. That's my middle name.
Background is really loud, but I want to say thank you for pouring into us. I really, truly appreciate all that you had to say. And I definitely will be looking at those books. I'm sorry, y'all.
We didn't all have kids. Keep going, girl. We didn't have them peoples.
But thank you so much. I really, truly appreciate it.
What's our little man's name?
Camden.
Hi, Camden. Hi. How are you? You just wanted to talk too, right? I know, baby. You go ahead and tell it. You go ahead and talk. See, that's all he wanted. That's all he wanted. He wanted to talk to. You all right. See you later, Camden.
He blew you a kiss. That's so cute.
Oh, I love it.
Hi, Laura, Danielle. I wanted to say thank you because I felt really like you were talking to me. I don't know. I felt like you were looking directly in my eyes, and I'm putting my head down. But I just so appreciate that you were here so I can hear those words because I truly feel like I needed to hear them. I like when you said you gave yourself 5 minutes to to complain, to be in your feelings about it, and that's something I'm going to take away. I'm going to give myself 2 minutes, maybe 5, but I'm going to give myself a cutoff and then move on because that is definitely an obstacle that I have to get over, is to not to stay in that moment, to just let myself feel it and move on. And I appreciate you saying that because it just affirmed in me that I needed to allow myself to do that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you, namesake. I was wondering who that was. I didn't say Danielle on there. I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna try to mess up her name. So thank
My
you.
mom's computer.
I'm gonna be looking for you now. I'm gonna be looking for you. I wrote your name on my paper.
And she is going to be part of Rosalind's amazing Radiant Rubies. Rosalind's Radiant Rubies.
Radiant Rubies. I love it.
Miss Chantel?
She's on mute. Oh, and we hope we can get the other young lady back.
I know I just texted her too to see if she was having problems getting in. I haven't heard back from her yet. Chantel, are you able to come off of mute?
We used to run in a meeting. I'm trying to unmute her, right? This is not. I'll put my hands over here.
I don't know if she stepped away from the phone or what. Tavy, what you got? Tavy is a new consultant.
Okay. Hi, Laura. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
Wonderful. Honestly, this reaffirmed a lot for me because these last couple of days, I've been praying over a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do. And, I'm moving because we all got jobs. So, I'm moving up the corporate America ladder at Amazon. And I also took on Mary Kay. And I'm also doing life coaching on the side. And so bringing your best it's just been something that's been ringing through my head for the last couple of days. And I know Joanne, she talked to me about some things myself. And it's just reaffirming that that's what I have to do. I know I'm better than what I have been giving others. And I definitely know I'm better than what I've been giving myself. And so this has been powerful because I know I can bring my biggest best. And so I definitely have to do that. I've been getting myself together and writing things down, making goals, making plans for my family, for my future. And this, like I said, has truly been powerful because I know I'm better than what I'm doing. And I've gotten lazy and complacent. And that's a lot that, that will continue to hold me back. But bringing my best, I'm absolutely ready. So I truly thank you for that.
Absolutely welcome. As you were speaking, Tavia, you probably saw me reaching over because I didn't want to leave the words that were coming to me to chance for me to remember. And when you said Amazon, I tell strangers and people that I don't know that we're better than Amazon. I can beat Amazon getting your products to you because if you're in my city and I can drive it there to you, I'm better than Amazon. Amazon has a brand, my love. Build your brand. That's what came to me when you were talking. Build your brand. Your brand. You're not trying to do anything, you're doing it. Build your brand and go. Don't think. Don't worry about till it's all together. Because if we wait till it's all together, we're not going to go. We're going to find so many ways to like organize the stuff over here instead of being in the action over here. So Tavia, you have everything that you need to be successful. If you can put your hands into all of that and help Amazon build their brand, it's even more important for you to make some time in your schedule alongside that until you decide something different to build your brand. You're here, you're showing up. Show up and show out, and let us see what you're working with.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. All right. Let's go to Yvonne first and then Latosha.
Laura, I want to thank you for all of for what you've said tonight, and you have blessed my heart. I have been doing this for some years, but I haven't been giving myself that fire that I need. I think Mary Kay every day, but I have to do more than just think it. I have to put it into action. I want to show up with something so I know where I'm going. And you really touched my heart when you said, when you were asking if any of us wake up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I do that all the time. And you were saying that God is trying to give me a plan. So I need to listen to what God is telling me and react to it. And you said creativity happens at that time of morning. So I want to be able to bring my A game so I can be on the best team with Rosalind Fulbright, Fairly Fulbright, so that we can be where we want to be. And I just thank you for saying those words to me. So when I do wake up again at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be the prayer for Mary Kay and the business. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Miss Yvonne, when you wake up at that time, get up, literally, and have a book by your bed. Even if you don't get out the bed, get up and write down what he's given you. He wants to give you the plan. And he keeps trying to disturb our sleep, and we want to go back to sleep. So thank you for saying that. Thank you for receiving that. We have an Yvonne. I have an Yvonne on my team as well. Okay. You all may be somewhere in the same age range, and I just want to see y'all set the world on fire in Mary Kay.
And I have all of those books except one. That you read. All of them except the team, the John Maxwell. I don't have that one. I have all those books, and I was like, oh my God, I have these books. I just need to get to them and read them. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Latasha. There you go.
Oh, she must be on the second page. I'm like, I don't see her.
Go ahead, sweetie.
I bet you.
We still can't hear you.
Oh, sad.
Oh.
You're gonna have to find me in Boxer.
You know what, Latasha, do this. Call my phone, and then I'm gonna have you talk through my phone. She said, I just wanted to say, I know you have more to say than that. Yeah. Call my phone, and then you can talk through my phone. I'll put it on speaker. Or you just want to stay on and listen. We can't hear you, babe.
I'm trying to read lips.
I know, we trying to, she's saying that's okay. She just wanted to say it was nice to meet you.
You as well. You as well, my darling. Joanne, this has been.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Chantel.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, Miss Laura, I do want to thank you for coming on tonight, because it did put fuel to what I have already started. I've been talking with Tiffany, Miss Tiffany Chambers, on what I am starting. So with everything that I'm starting at home, but just getting into the Mary Kay side, I'm just trying to make sure I navigate through it. to where it is exciting to me and it's not like a task. It doesn't feel like I'm pressured to do it. It just feels like it's easy and it's just enjoyable. So I do thank you for that. And those books, I think my mom has those books, so I'm gonna invest into them and go from there.
Awesome. This business, Mary Kay says that we're supposed to kiss our business. Keep it simple, sweetie. This is a very simple business. Very simple. It may not always be easy because we're dealing with people and women, no less, but it's a very simple business. We don't have to overthink it. We have 4 things that we do: book, coach, sell, rebook, and recruit. That's it. And when we go back to the basics, Joanne is a master at the basics, you all. And she has very simple systems. She writes everything. I promise you, if you follow that, I follow that, you will be successful. She keeps it so simple. She keeps tracking so simple. And I literally have papers around my wall. I'm looking over there because that's one of my walls back in my war room. I have papers on that wall because she told me how to simplify this business. I am an I personality, and y'all know I's can be all over the place. I'm an ID and a DI, depending on the day. But when I'm focused, I'm a DI. And so that I can get a little off the charts and get a little off focus. So I call her to bring me back to center. So y'all call her if you need her to bring you back to center and keep this business simple. Get on Voxer. You don't even have to call her, because if you have the questions, somebody else is in a unit in the national area has the same questions. There is no pressure in this business. If you give us your dreams, this is what I do. We're the dream keeper. So if you give me your dream, you can best believe I'm going to hold that dream sacred. And I'm going to give you back your dream and not any foolishness. I'm going to give you your dream. You said you want it. It's in there. And God wants to give us the desires of our heart, right? All we got to do is ask. And he wants to please us. He wants, when we're in his will, and let me be clear, when we're in his will, he wants us to be a vessel and a mouthpiece for him. Mm-hmm. He gave all of us a story and a testimony so that we can go and help somebody else. And this is the month of October, breast cancer awareness, or cancers that impact women, and domestic violence. And I have been impacted by both. I've had a family member pass away from breast cancer. I don't call myself a survivor. I am a thriver. I'm a thriver from domestic violence. And it doesn't matter what it looks like. People would always say, you don't look like you would be somebody that's been impacted by domestic violence. Well, what the world is that supposed to look like? Is that a compliment? No. But thank God I don't look like what I've been through. And all we're asking people to do in Mary Kay is to wash their face. So put an appointment, every single one of you all. Tomorrow night, no later than Wednesday night, I want you all to put an appointment on your book called Girl, Wash Your Face. Right, Pamela Hutton. Girl, wash your face. So at 8 o'clock at night, you can call somebody and say, listen, I have a girl wash your face. So literally the 2 of us are going to wash our face. It keeps me accountable to make sure I don't go to sleep with makeup on my face. And I'm telling y'all, have them use that Skin Analyzer app and you will sell some product. I have sold travel roll-up bags from doing a girl wash your face appointment that took me 20 minutes to make $300. Tell me it ain't easy, and I tell you, you're not working. Mm-hmm. Right? People want this product. We are better than Amazon. No offense, Tavia. We need Amazon too, because they get us stuff fast, and they got a lot of stuff we need. But we are better than Amazon, and we provide a service. Use your service to serve others. And I promise you, you cannot be God-given. Try it.
All right. And so I am going to close this out when it comes to affirming you, my love. Auntie Laura, Auntie, my Lord, my God. Number one, I'm loving that color hair. You know I'm partial to blonde now, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what is happening all day long. Folks, when I tell you, as long as I can remember in my Mary Kay career, when I finally started showing up to meetings and listening to Joanne, there's always been Keisha Webb Daly and Laura D. Dyess. Absolutely. Absolutely. Actually, it was the Force of Four back in the day. But now you guys are, what are you now? The triple threat. The triple threat. Honey babies. Number one, for the consultants on here, I'm going to encourage you, please. Because Laura, you're Ruby, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You Ruby seminar?
Mm-hmm.
Consultants, I'm going to encourage you to get to leadership so you can meet Laura in person. Unless leadership is here, or because the majority of us on this call are in Arizona, and on our Texas folks too. But unless you get to leadership, you may not get a chance to meet Laura unless it's passing. You have to meet this woman in person. She is something else. You think she's gorgeous on camera. You need to see her in person. Woo, baby, baby. But she's always, and you always have had, logic, wisdom, peace, humility, beauty, grace, all of the above, and absolute clarity. Absolute clarity. And I thank you for being on this call with not just Joanne's folks, but my people are on here too. But we're all the fearless national area. And thank you for, on a humorous side, I've been getting up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning for a while now. I thought it was menopause. And lo and behold, it was the Lord speaking to me, because at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, my mind is like, oh, I need to do the following. And a lot of times what I do is I'm like, why am I awake? And what I should do is get up and make things happen. And so instead of doing what I did this morning, I got up and washed 2 loads of dishes and washed clothes at 4 o'clock in the morning. Instead, I will get up and start making things happen. And so people, if you just implement one thing that she suggested today, you will be surprised how far your business will go. But implement more than that. And so Laura, thank you, thank you, thank you. From the top of my heart, from the top of my head, from just the inside of everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I know it's late in Ohio right now. I'm not sure if you're Eastern or Central Standard Time Zone, but thank you.
She don't sleep.
Huh? She don't sleep?
Don't sleep.
Well then, there it is there. Okay, so never mind. Thank you for
Joanne, we don't sleep. Me and Keisha don't sleep. We got stuff to do.
Laura, type in your address. I learned that from you.
So type your address into the chat. And Fearless, if you could please come off mute and make some noise for Cadillac Sales Director, Laura D. Dyess!
All right.
Oh,
yes.
I love it. Thank you so much, ladies. I really appreciate you. It's a joy to speak with you. It's a joy to win alongside your national, I don't say future national. Do you all notice that? I'm not saying future. It's here now. Alongside your national, alongside some of your directors, alongside the Offspring sales directors. And I'm going to get out of the way, let you all do a little more together. And thank you, thank you, thank you, Joanne, from the bottom of a very grateful heart. I love you to life, my friend.
I love you abundantly. Thank you so much, Laura.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. When I tell you it's awesome to have amazing people around you.